Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I baked a 7-Up pound cake, as you all know. I baked a keto version. I also baked a keto version of a Jell-O cake with ice cream on top of it. So I'm going to move that over. And right here, whoops. And then right here, you guys see there is my keto version of a 7-Up pound cake. Right, let me get my cloth. Okay. So you see the texture. All right, now check out the texture of an original 7-Up pound cake. And as you can see, and I recorded this last night, the process. And I even was telling you I was going to put my selfie stick right on here and put the feet on it and extend it so that way you could see me go through the whole process, but it would probably lengthen the video. And I was determined to have a less than a 30-minute video. And I edited it, put all the pieces together, and ended up deleting it. And I said, you know what? Maybe it wasn't meant to see. But I made the cake from scratch. And I'm going to stir this up because I fell asleep. Okay. And I want to see what the texture is going to be like. What is the difference going to be like for this cake, this batter that sat for a while, as opposed to the batter that went straight into the oven. All right, I didn't even get a chance to put this in the refrigerator because I fell asleep. But I was so amazed at how it came out. The bottom is the way it's supposed to be. The glaze went all the way through it. I needed to add a little bit more 7-Up though, because this is kind of sugary, but it's very hard the way it's supposed to be. And it was a nice, firm slice. I'm also having my first meal of the day, which is the Arnold bread. It's me celebrating my birthday, though my birthday is September the 3rd. I'm filming this for you on September the 2nd because my husband works tomorrow and I'm going to spend my birthday visiting a friend. But I didn't even think I could have filmed this, but this is my sweet lettuce, tomato, provolone cheese, avocado is on there, and tomato and bacon in my chicken salad, and it is really good. All it needs is potato chips. All right, but so here is my 7-Up pound cake. And we're going to take a tiny taste of it just to see. I'm going to just bite into it, but just to see how this version came out. The only thing I did not do was I did not use regular sugar. I used monk fruit ethanol. That's the only thing that's different. Other than that, this is an original 7-Up pound cake. So let's take a taste. See that texture? All right, I'll tell you the difference. It's not overly sweet. I can taste all of the extracts. I can taste the 7-Up. But it's just not as sweet as a regular 7-Up pound cake would be. That's the only difference. But I beat one egg in at a time, alternating between, you know, I can't believe I deleted the video. I had 2 containers like this. One container had the butter and the sugar and the extract all whipped in a container just like this. And then I had the container that had the sifted flour. I even sifted the flour with you guys. The salt mixture and the, what do you call it? The flour. Sifted that into another container like this. And I just took the egg, put it in, poured in a little bit of the 7-Up soda, poured in, you know, the flour, took a scoop of flour, put that in, stirred, and stirred. And then when it got to when it got like to looking like this, then I repeated the process 5 times until all of the eggs were gone, because I had to put in 5 eggs. So I did it until all the eggs were gone, and I did it until all of the flour and everything was gone. And you can see that batter turned out really good. It's not as sweet as I would want it to be, but it is still sweet. So I'm going to sit that there. And it's just, I love how crispy it is on the top. Now the next batter, the next cake I'm going to bake, you know, this one right here, I'm going to put that in the oven. When I drizzle over the sugar glaze, I'm going to add just a little more. Just a little more 7-Up. Okay, look at that. This is a very dense cake. If you are familiar with a creamed cake or 7-Up pound cake, you know that it is heavy. It's not like a regular standard cake. It is very heavy. It's very firm. And I'm just going to put it in here, but see the difference. The difference in the textures because of the flour. You see? So I'm just going to put that there, because I need this baking pan. And I'm cutting some thicker slices. Not for me, but for my husband, because he loves my 7-Up pound cake. Look at that. I love the way it turned out. I can look right at it and tell that it is a 7-Up pound cake. When I was a kid, I used to say, I want the cake that has the wet spots in it. Because I didn't know, you know, how to describe the cake. Okay, so there we go. So these are my 2 cakes for my birthday, y'all. My 7-Up pound cake, my 7-Up Jello, 7-Up strawberry Jello cake, my keto style, and my 7-Up keto style pound cake, and it has butter pecan ice cream melted into it, and you can see the little pecans. This is very good, but it would taste better if I used regular sugar. I mean, come on now. There's no way around that. But as far as me getting that pound cake, that heavy pound cake, I got it. So I just wanted to share that with you, because I will look back on this video and I will remember this birthday. And y'all, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with all this cake. I'm just going to have to give it to the hubs, because I'm telling you, I'm going to save me a few slices and keep them in the back of the refrigerator, you know. So we are going to go ahead and start our day, and I will film as much as I can to share with you all, because again, this is my making memories video, and I do look back on my videos. My husband, we look back on the videos and stuff, and so, but we're just sharing them with you. That's all. I'm making my memories and just sharing it with you. So this is what I did. And I am going to go spend some time with the Lord, because as you guys can see here, let me get you around too nice and slow. It's a bright old sunny morning. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and spend some time with the Lord, reflect on my life, reflect on this new year for me. And I'm going to, just figure things out. Just figure things out. So, thank you so much for being here. And I will see you in the next clip. So hold on. All right, y'all, we are out here on the deck. And I'm looking to see if I see any animals. Don't see any. But it is a beautiful day. It is literally not hot. It does not feel hot. There is such a beautiful breeze that is blowing. Ah, this is great. This is absolutely great. I am loving this. But I'm not gonna lie, it is quite sunny out. But I love this privacy. You could be out on here on the deck butt naked and wouldn't nobody know. I love that kind of privacy. But I need to clean this bird poop off of here. That's the thing. You gotta constantly clean. But yeah, so y'all, I decided I made changes for today. I'm gonna be uncomfortable. I have this beautiful little peasant blouse that I wanted to wear with a pair of jeans, and it's just not the weather for it. Even though the blouse is super thin, it's still long sleeved. And so I'm just like, you know what? I can never I hate this. I hate warm weather. It's got to be 60 below. 50 is perfect for me. So instead of getting all dolled up and wearing what I really want to wear, I just sprayed on some glitter and some shimmer and some my coconut perfume and oil, and I just said, here we go. I'm just going to put on some yoga pants shorts, and I'm going to put on my Pink Panther and Snoopy t-shirt, and I'm just going to go and hide behind my big black shades. And I also decided I'm not going to go to Double T Diner, not going to get the stuffed shrimp with crab meat. I want to go to a restaurant that is one of my favorites, only because of the location, and that is the Rusty Scupper. Do you have a Rusty Scupper in your state? I live on the East Coast, so I'm right there near the ocean, near the bay and all that kind of stuff. And I was really, really thinking about going to the Rusty Scupper. And it's a restaurant that's built over the ocean, water, bay, whatever you want to call it, harbor. And you can just sit there and eat as long as you want, as slow as you want. And you're over the water. You see the boats and the ships and everything. And I was just really thinking about that. And they have private parking. You know what I mean? They have a parking garage. And if you park there, you get like half off of the parking fee. But the thing of it is, if I go there and I can't have their, what do you call it? Their rum bread pudding, then I ain't going. Because I want that rum bread pudding. That stuff is phenomenal. And it's like, that's the part about keto that really sucks, is that when you want a dessert at a restaurant, you can't get it, and it's like, I'm not going there just for some crab and salad. That's just not going to happen. So Gary was like, well, why don't we go to Annapolis? There's tons of restaurants on the water that we can go and have, that we've done before. And it's like, this is Labor Day, right? This is holiday season. And it's going to be crowded. It's going to be, it's too much. And I don't want to be in Annapolis this early in the day and it not be wintertime, you know. So y'all, I'm going to suck it up. Look at that cloud. That is so pretty. I'm going to just suck it up. And this is not my season to be out anyway. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go to the Value Village. We're going to go to Giant and get 2 pounds of steamed shrimp, drenched in Obey. And hubby's going to make me a beautiful garden salad. And we're going to sit in our recliner. And we're just going to watch a movie. And the movie that I'm leaning toward is the one with Pete Davidson in it, where I can finally see him in a serious role, right? A really, really serious, spooky role. Hoping that I will like it. Hoping that nothing's in it that will vex my spirit. And so we'll see. I'll rent it and see what happens. If not, I gotta back up. And just doing that and just chilling and just relaxing is going to be sufficient for me, you know, and focusing in on what I've learned this year. Now, after I leave Value Village, and for the ladies who love this stuff, I will film it. We'll probably go sit by the water. That little waterfront spot of mine that you guys have seen 1,000,001 times in my off-the-cuff videos. I'm going to go there and just relax. You know, just relax, and then go to Dollar Tree. I was going to go to Ollie's, and I definitely was going to take you guys with me for that, but I think that that's probably going to be enough walking, because after all of that, I still got to go walking tonight. I still got to do my exercises tonight. But if my knee is bothering me, I just won't go. It's as simple as that. Or maybe not do as many laps, if you will. But I will take you guys with me as much as I can. You know, my husband does not like when I'm filming when he's around. So, you know, when we're out in public and stuff. So we'll just see. So hopefully we'll find some good stuff at Value Village. And we'll just go on. But I really wanted to wear that peasant blouse. That is pretty much what my dress code is. I like the boho theme. I love the bohemian look. I really do. I'm not heavy on patterns, but I love the look. I love jeans and peasant shirts and boots, you know. I love chokers, you know, big hoop earrings, you know, really thin, big hoop earrings. I like that kind of stuff. You know, that's how I like to dress. I like ponchos and stuff like that, you know, but that's just not the weather for my theme, you know. So it's just going to be a regular day. It's going to be a regular day. But I did want to share this little part with you. What I have learned through this year of being 56. I have learned a different level of the power of God and His love and what it means to truly surrender. I have learned what it means to really, sincerely, wholeheartedly plead the blood of Jesus over situations. I have learned to build relationships with wisdom. I have learned I have learned self-control and discipline with food, but that's all through God, and I can't take credit for that. You know, I've just learned and seen His power and what He can do, and when we make way for Him. I also have learned to stop beating myself up like I used to, you know, so much. Like every little thing that I would do wrong is such a major thing, especially if it's something that I never used to do. And it's like, oh, you're old and your brain is dead and you're full of toxins and blah, 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 blah. You know, or you're just a product of your childhood. You know, all the things that I've done in the past, you know, it's amazing what God can do. It really is. It is amazing. You know, there are a lot of things about myself that you guys know I don't like, and my voice is one of them. Having that, what is it called again? Muscular trophy thing, where your vocal cords are permanently damaged. And so, you know, I hate hearing myself talk, but I love to talk. That's crazy. But, you know, it's just, I'm just learning to accept who I am. Just learning to, you know, accept my flaws and mistakes, and not to beat myself up so much, you know, and just go with the flow. You know, Jesus is the driver. Okay, I'm riding shotgun and holding onto his right hand as he's driving shotgun. I don't have to fight my battles. I just have to trust him. That's the fight right there. You know, I just have to let him lead, you know, and he'll tell me, look to the left, look to the right, look down, close your eyes. We're going over a bump. We're going into a ditch. We're going under a hill, over a hill, through the window, through this, I mean, you know what I mean. And it's like, you don't have to worry. I got you. Literally. That's how it is. So, you know, I'm enjoying just exhaling and letting Jesus do the driving, so to speak. Another thing that I'm going to share with you guys is I have decided that for the entire month of September, I think I will only weigh myself once or twice. That's it. Or maybe not at all. Who knows? But I have decided, and I'm proud of myself for this. I've never ever done this before. But you know, if Jesus hadn't put it in me, so all the credit goes to him, honestly. But I just want to share it. Instead of me saying things like, I want to be 120 again. I want to be 120 again. I'm not going to say that anymore. You know what I'm going to say? And I did this prayer last night. Jesus, I'm going to let you fully take the wheel in my weight loss situation. The one area that I just realized that I need to submit to you is the number on the scale. I never did that before, never thought to do that before. And I submit and surrender the number on the scale to my Lord and Savior, to my Abba Father. Whatever weight you see is healthiest and best for me, Jesus, make it happen. Whether it's slow or whether it's a big drop. Of course, I want a big drop if I have any say in it at all. But I want you to pick the number. I want you to bring me down to a healthier, comfortable weight, a weight that I will feel really, really comfortable. And if not comfortable, at least content, you know? And I shared that with my husband last night, and he was like, but look at all the progress. Look at how much weight you have lost. Look at this, look at this. And I said, praise Jesus for that. But I'm just saying that we need to do more. We need to get out of a certain zone, you know. I'm okay in my skin. I'm okay with my weight, but I'm not content. I'm not comfortable, and I'm not satisfied. So we need to get out of the okay zone, you know. That's really what I'm saying. But instead of just focusing and obsessing over a number, I'm just going to leave that in God's hands. And I surrendered that over to him, and I am excited to see what he is going to do next. So I think that was probably the last thing that I needed to surrender, that I didn't know about. You know what I mean? And that's the one thing about the Lord that I love, is that even if you think that you have done a certain thing, given up a certain thing, surrendered a certain thing, and you say, Lord, I surrender all, and you know that you mean what you say, and you say what you mean, there will be moments where he will reveal to you, there's something I want you to know. I want to hear you say that you surrender this particular thing to me in detail. I want to hear you say that. And that's what I felt was happening last night. Yes, I surrendered my weight loss to you. Yes, I surrendered my wellness journey to you. Yes, yes, I did all of that. And all that includes everything from A to Z, like I have always said. But last night, this overwhelming feeling came over me. I want to hear you surrender the number, you know? And I thought about it, and I thought about it. Have you surrendered the number, you know? And, you know, as the night went on and I, you know, thought about it and prayed about it and talked about it, that's when I came into some serious realization. You know, the Lord has spoken to me that I need to surrender that number. And so I did. And I'm just going to wait and see what happens. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to end this section, this portion of the video. I'm looking forward to what the Lord has in store for me for this new year for me. What is 57 going to be like? You know, what is it really going to be like? What other lessons am I going to learn? And what other different things that, you know, are going to happen? I just wonder. You know, I don't have any goals for my year and 57. I just want to keep moving forward, get closer to Jesus, get closer to the Father. You know, I want to continue to grow in the Lord. You know, I want to continue to my wellness journey. I want to, you know, continue on the path that I'm on. So I really and truly don't have any specific, you know, resolutions. You know, those of you who know me, y'all do the New Year resolution, your word of the year, your phrase of the year, and I do too. But my birthday is when it's really, really most special because it's a new year for me. And I think that my phrase is just going to be to continue to just trust in the Lord, continue to lean on the Lord. And that's what I'm going to do. I just want to continue moving forward. So on that note, I'm going to pause this video. Well, stop this video for now. And the next clip that you will see will be, maybe I'll give you a clip in the giant, and we'll look at the shrimp together, see if it looks good. I don't like buying Gulf shrimp in summer months, but I'm going to see if they have any, you know, wild caught. I would love to have had Alaskan, but whatever. So maybe I'll give you a glimpse of that. If not, I will definitely give you a glimpse of us. We'll be in Value Village together and see what cosmetics and, I mean, not cosmetics, but handbags and stationery and knickknacks and all the good things that we have done together in the past. So thank you for hanging out with me on this special day. And again, today is September the 2nd that I'm filming this, but you guys will see it on my official birthday, which will be the 3rd of September. That's a day we'll always remember. All right, so anyway, I will see y'all in just a minute. All right, y'all, we are ready and we're on our way to start the day. And I just wanted to document that as soon as I got into my husband's Jeep, this was total surprise. So I will share with you guys later on in the day what is in this box. As we can see, there's a Miss Dr. Teal or something in there, but this was a lovely surprise and I'm just making my memories. So thank you for coming along. All right, y'all, we are in Giant Food, which is one of my favorite grocery stores, but but they are really, really expensive. Like, things that used to be $5 are now $10. So I don't shop here like I used to, but when I do, I like to go to the section where they have the discounted stuff. So I used to get like 90 of these for 30. So here is 44 dark roast. That's for hubby. We got these chickens that I hate that they put in these plastic bags, because these plastic bags have those PFAS in it. But I got some bone broth. How much is that? This is $18 for 44. You don't want it?
I don't drink sherbet. I don't drink one kind. No, I don't want it.
All right. I just saw it was dark roast. I don't like Starbucks, but it's dark roast. All right, go ahead. So we got the chickens. I'm going to get them home out of that plastic. And I got some steamed shrimp for my birthday. Some more steamed shrimp. And I'm going to try this because I miss the pretzel dip that we would get from the movies, or that soft pretzel that you get in frozen food. So I'm going to try this jalapeno queso. Has no carbs, no sugars. I'm going to make another cake soon, and I want lemon lime, so I got these. And I got a little bag of monk fruit. This is normally $3. It is $7. And they did not have Diet 7-Up, so I got Sprite. And there is a difference between Sprite and 7-Up. And this is nothing that I'm going to do right now. It's just something for later. It's something for later. So I'm going to get a cold drink. And you know what, y'all? The thing I miss about keto is the cakes and the pies. And I'm not a big on sweets, but when I want sweets, I want them, you know. And it's like I want the cake, I want the pies from time to time, you know. But it's just that mental thing, y'all, where I do not want to get out of ketosis unless I plan for it. You know what I mean? I just don't want to eat mindlessly. But don't you love eating mindlessly? These up here are so good. Those Bavarian soft pretzel sticks. That's the brand I'm telling you about, Super Pretzel. Well, they have big bags at Walmart of the little nugget ones. And it comes with that jalapeno and cheddar stuff. Let's see. Alright. No big deal. So, alright. Let's get the heck on out of here, y'all. And let's head to Value Village. Alright, y'all. We are in Value Village, as you can see. And we are going to do some serious shopping. So, first thing I'm doing is looking at the handbags that are in the cage. You know, locked up. I kind of like that black one. Alright, so let's see what else is in here. I like to look at jewelry, watches. Like, I don't know, I no longer wear watches. And this looks like it might be authentic Dunyaburg. Look at that knife. Oh, look at their bags. That is so cute. I forgot to bring in a bag. But, I forgot to bring in a shopping bag. But then again, my purse is huge, so we'll be able to stuff something in there. All right. Yeah, I can if you want. All right. So look at those bracelets, y'all. As long as they are real, that is all that matters. But look at all of those bracelets. They're so cute. I love the hoop earrings, but those are like a little bit too big for me. But I love the big hoop, thin big hoop earrings. But I didn't even bother to put any on today, y'all, because I got my hair down and you can't see it if I had any earrings on in the first place. So yeah, I'm bummed because I didn't get to dress up. But the temperature has gone down. Okay, look at the dolls. I remember those from back in the day. Alright, so these are some cute, for those of you who like knick-knack paddywhacks and baskets and stuff. Oh, look at this, y'all, scrapbook. Look at that scrapbook paper for $1.99. scrapbook tablet kit. Look at that. All right. Lord, look at these stamp kits, y'all. Look at that. All of these stamp kits. I don't need none of that stuff. Okay, y'all. Let's look at... Alrighty. So this is but look at this. Alright, this is the Paper Studio. That's a scrapbook album. Alright, and what else we got, y'all? Look at this. This little pencil thing. Alright, so let's see here. Brain Quest, a whole year curriculum based on exercise activities. I loved having books like this. Alright, and we have this journal. Alright, so it is Tuesday, and I think today is my senior citizen discount. Oh, this is great for a tablet. So I will get my senior citizen discount. We've got more stickers and we've got markers. And what's that? So we've got more stamping. Look at that. Wow. Alright, y'all. So I don't see a whole lot going on. And then over here is the baskets. So Gary is in his Jeep chilling while I am here. And what he's doing is he's eating a cabbage roll. It's a Vietnamese snack. And alright, so oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. There's a rooster. If Rebecca from Rebecca's Beautiful ASMR, that would be right up her alley because she loves chickens, roosters. She loves it. She loves it. De nada. Alright, so let's look at, I'm not going all through home decor, but I'm looking at the stationery stuff. We're looking at stickers and pens and crayons. Oh, I love you. I'll always be true. So please love me too. Remember when Eddie Murphy did a thing on that? Love me too. Oh, I love you. I'll always be true. Alright, so I can't sing. Let me stop it. Let me stop torturing y'all. Love me too. Love me too. Love me too. Alright, so let me stop. Okay, so let's look at these. I know it. I know some of you are like, she doesn't need any more mugs. Maryland State, Ocean City, Maryland. Oh, y'all know that's my place. Oh, this is heavy. Good night, Irene. Maryland State something association, Ocean City, Maryland. Doyle E. Cox. Love me too. I love Ocean City. Good gosh. Alright. So we're going to keep on moving. Look at those Yorkies. That's so cute. So let's keep on moving. Oh, this looks like it could be a nice... Oh. Is that supposed to be that way? Is that? No, I love you. I'll always be true. So please love me too. I love this because you guys know y'all know I use these things, these covers on my mugs. Okay, so I don't see any mugs that are flicking my Bic right now. Over here it's just glasses, and I love glasses, but I keep mine in a case because I'm so afraid that I will break one, so I don't use glasses that much. Wow, y'all, I'm a little bit disappointed. I am a little bit disappointed because normally I will find mugs and I will find stationery stuff, and it's not happening right now. You know, I don't come here in the summer when the heat is so crazy. But let's see. I see some tumblers. Let's go look at the tumblers and see. All right. All right, y'all, look at those things up there, all the Christmas, and they got so much. So let's see, we've got caddies. Oh wow, this is really tall. So I don't see any tumblers that I would want. I'm very particular. She reminds me of Vanity. Remember Vanity? Denise Matthews? Yeah. So I don't see anything. I don't see anything this time. Alright, so let us turn around. Wow, y'all, this is a disappointment. This is a disappointment. Alright. I don't need any boots. I don't need any flip-flops. I don't need any shoes or anything of that nature. So it's really no sense in me looking. I've got more than enough clothes and shoes that I don't get to wear. Like mentioning that peasant blouse. Alright. Alright. Let's see. I wanted those nice, big, thick, Asian style flip-flops that are like platform, and I used to have them. I used to have a pair, but y'all, guess what? My ankle, I was walking and my ankle just went to the side, and it's like, okay, she doesn't need to be wearing those types of shoes with her, you know, arthritis in her ankles like that. All right, y'all, so let's see. For the ladies who are interested in bags and stuff, let's see if we see anything. Oh my gosh, I don't see anything. I don't see anything just yet. What is this? Nope. Now let me know if you see something that you like, and I'll pull it out for you. But I'm not seeing anything. Oh, what is this? It doesn't have zipper closure, and that's too small. Look at that backpack. That backpack is nice. Land. Y'all know I like big bags. I like big bags, and I cannot lie. Look, here is Vera Bradley, a little mini Vera Bradley wallet. This might be Vera Bradley too, yep. But that wallet's too big. Now, Cherie would like a big wallet like that. There's a pink tote. Wow, I always wanted another denim bag, but that ain't cutting it. I saw a bag on Amazon that I wanted, but it was $62, It was not a designer brand or name brand, but I liked it. But I decided against it. So let's look at these bags. Y'all, it is hot in here, and I'm telling you the truth. I need to pull out my fan because it is hot in here. So I like this, what is this here? It's a little wallet. Yeah. Okay. Y'all, this has been a disappointment. I apologize because we don't see nothing. All right. This is cute. And it's $5.49. You see this? So let's hang this up here. Oh, it's a backpack. It is a backpack. Look at that. It is a backpack. If it had... See, I got straps, y'all. I could put straps on here. All right. And see, what we'll do is, if we like this, then what we'll do is... Hold on a second. Okay. So there's no big zipper on that side. And there's no zipper on this side. I don't know what that name is. A New Day. So this is just a name brand. It's not a designer. But you've got a pocket back here that you could stick something in. And then you've got this pocket here. And then you've got that pocket there. And then you've got these two. This ain't bad, y'all. This is not bad. So what I could do is cut the backpacks straps off of here. And take this right here. Unhook it. And put on that black strap that I have. So this is a winner. We got a bag, y'all. We got a bag. Y'all, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. It's like this every time I come here because it's just always hot here. The AC is just not cold. And it's like, what was the sense of me taking a shower? Because I'm just starting to feel dirty. All right, here's something. This is kind of classy, but it's not big enough for me. But I'm just showing it to y'all. Okay. All right, y'all, we're just looking. That's a cute bag. Oh, let's look at this. All right, I had to get it. This is, look at the name. All right, so wow. I don't want this, but this is nice. This is a laptop bag. That's very nice. It is very nice. It is very nice, but it ain't gonna do me any good. So we've got some more little cases for laptops or what have you. Okay. Oh, thank God, I'm starting to cool off. So maybe their AC is like auto. Blow out air for a while and then stop. All right. Look at that. See that? Yeah, those are laptop zipper cases. I should probably get one for my... I could get one for mine. But I don't need it, yo. It's already in a case. And I don't know if this will even fit. It's pretty light blue for $4.99. And it has a zipper. This would be a perfect time to have a GoPro on my head. So that way you guys could see what I see the way I see it. Instead of me using a stick. Okay. And then you just stick it in there. But my tablet is nowhere near this big. It is not that big, but it is nice though. But I don't need it. Here's a red one of the same thing. Oh, this one has a little pouch. Okay. All right, let's get this one. We'll get this. Because it is the prettiest one. I like the pockets. There's a beige one. That's way too big. I mean, that's bigger than that. Alright, so that's it. We'll just get this. Whatever. So we've got more backpacks. And little things that I would buy for Gappy. Oh, I miss Gappy so much. Oh Lord, I miss my baby. You see these little throws and blankets and stuff. I would always come here in the winter and look for something that she would like. Like this would definitely be. I can't get it, but see this right here. I would buy this for Gappy. It's only $1, and I would put this. I'm gonna buy it for her and put it in her thing, because we had her cremated in her favorite blankie. So I'm gonna give this to Gappy, and it matches the headband that I have around her urn. Oh, Gappy. Oh, Gappy. But you know what? I can't say it like that. I can't say it with pain, because Gappy is happy. And I am not going to talk about it. I am not going to talk about it. So we're going to look down here. So we looked at purses, we looked at handbags, things of that nature. There's toys and stuffed animals. And here's some dolls. And I think that is going to be it. So that way I can save some stuff for when we go to, well, let's go over here. Save some stuff for when we go to the next place, which is Dollar Tree. So let's do that. But we're gonna look and look at these. There's sandals and books. I used to always come here and look at books, look at children's books and stuff. I used to do that. But look at all of these little, all of this stuff. This is thrift. Man, this is great therapy. At least I got 2 things. I could have gotten some of those bracelets, checked it out to see if they were real. But, I mean, why spend the money when I don't need to? We already spend enough money as it is in Giant. So, alright, so y'all, I'm going to, oh, look at the little gnome. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If I see anything interesting, I will share it with you. But in the meantime, I'll see you in the next clip. So hold on. Alright, y'all. Let me turn this light out. Oh, yeah. So we parked here in the little garden. And I am back at my waterfront spot. Look at that moon. Wow, I am happy to be here. Those of you who've been with me for a while, y'all remember this long path. It goes way, way down that end, and it takes you under a bridge. Some of you may remember me going under that bridge in a video and talking about how spooky and creepy it was and how it looked like a crime could take place there. I took my cats there, strolled them up and down in the cat stroller. The last time I was here, I wasn't with Gappy and Andy, but the last time I was here, I had some problems with my Jeep. I was doing an oil change and my fluids and topped off a little too much. All of this is so beautiful. This trail is so long. If we keep going straight down there, it gets creepy. And but I'm not going to go all the way to the left or to the right, the east or the west. I'm just going to hang out here where me and Gappy used to sit. If further, you can see the harbor. If the trees weren't bloomed, you would be able to see the bridge. I can see cars going across the bridge right now. Now, I'm not in the area where the Key Bridge is, the one that collapsed. But over there is where cruise ship terminals are. Further down over that way. The marina's further down this way. And happy birthday to me. Usually I'll find possums or raccoons and feed them. And I would throw food for them. Cats, mice, you name it. I used to feed them all. But I used to love taking my cats out here. Sitting on the rocks. Some of you may have remembered me going down there and sitting down there by the water. I am not going to do any of that tonight, y'all. I am just going to look for the bench. There was a bench that used to be here. I must have went past it because I was looking the other way. Let's see. There used to be a bench right here. So we'll go to the bench. The bench that where Gappy and I used to sit for hours. And you guys remember, I remember Cherie saying, "You be careful out there." But yeah, y'all. Yeah, I went, see there, y'all, I went right past me and Gappy's bench. Went right past it. All right, y'all. So I did get some luggage, some really nice luggage at the thrift store. I can't wait to go home and sanitize it and see if it will work. But here it is. There's my shadow, y'all. All right. And I'm just going to sit out here and I'm going to enjoy. And if we have time, we'll go to Dollar Tree. And then after that, I might give you a clip of that second cake I third cake that I made. And which I made differently. So I'm trying to taste the different flavors. You said there's a bench right there. That's the one that me and Gappy sat at. But I'm cool right here. Yeah, we sat at the second bench. All right, y'all. Y'all, I went to use my debit card today and I forgot what my password, I forgot my PIN number. That's how long it's been since I've been out of the house. The last time I went out the house must have been in January, February, or March of this year. And I could not believe I got to the register and I forgot what my PIN was. I'm so glad that you have the option of debit or credit with your debit card. It doesn't have to be strictly debit, because I would have been like, man, I gotta use another card. It just totally slipped my mind. I cannot remember. I remember the first 3 digits and that's it. Can't remember the last 2. So it'll come back to me. But that was just like definitely a sign, y'all, that I need to get moving. All right, y'all. I will see you in the next clip. All right, y'all. So we've got some creepy, cool stuff for Halloween and oddities and curiosities. Oh man, this is so nostalgic for me. Look at this. The Oracle of the Ancients. Terror. Witches. Teeny tiny. And the witch woman. Alright, now let me stop. But yeah, it's kind of empty though. This is the largest supersized what do you call it, Dollar Tree, and it's empty. Oh, that's cool. My husband loves toys, so I knew when I heard that noise, I knew it was either a kid or him. But that's creepy. Reminds me of Layers of Fear, that video game that I used to play long ago. So okay, y'all, here we got some empty shelves. I never brought y'all here and had the shelves empty like this. Wow, what is going on? Fresh apple cider, brown sugar. How many of y'all decorate your house for the season? I never do. Only Christmas. I don't do the what do you call it, the you know, when it's fall, you put your fall decor up. I don't do that. Everything stays the same. Wow, they've changed stuff around a lot. But look at this. Oh wow, look at these pumpkins. Autumn cranberry. Let's see what that smells like. That smells good. That smells really good. And you have the little pumpkin pillows. That's nice. And then what is this over here? Oh, these are the scented crayons and all that kind of stuff. And then you've got candy and more decor. Okay, and then you've got these cups. Pumpkin spice. That's really nice. Okay, so we've got these pillow stuff. Okay, so they have changed this around since I last been here. So we've got more creepy, cruel stuff. All right. Oh, wow. Look at these tumblers. They're $5. But that's still not a bad price for that tumbler. This is a nice tumbler, too, with the straw in it. Oh, wow. This is probably $5, too. But that's nice. Should I get one? And what color should I get? All right, we'll just put it in the cart for now. Oh, there's a foldable step stool. Oh, look at these. This is nice. Reminds me of my bathroom. I have vines and leaves, but it's the kind that's like all year round, you know. There's some hard food for cats. Oh, Armor All Tire Shine. Y'all, I used to keep my tires Armor All so much. You know, I was so faithful to it, but look at these. This is great. Right here for journaling. It just says peel and stick. Yeah. This is nice too for journaling. Look how large they are. Remind me of Live Love Posh. You know, Live Love Posh has these kinds of stickers for summer. But look at that. Let's get one. Let's get one. But let me see these birds, y'all. These hummingbirds. Let's get 2 of these. All right. So you see the rest of the stuff. These are things that I've gotten before. The succulents. All right, let's look at these little candles. All right, so these are nice. Mulled wine scented candle. Very mild scented. All right, so let's move on down here. These are the best scented candles, but it's not the flavor. It's dragon fruit of this, but I don't see dragon fruit. But the ones that are like this are so strong, especially the dragon fruit. Oh, this. It's not that strong. Wow. And then we've got incense and the little potpourri bags. Y'all, I have to pee so bad. I'm not lying. Jeez. All right, let's see. Oh, this smells nice, but it's really mild. All right, so these are cool. Oh, look at these star stickers. Oh, do I want that or not? Yeah. I like that they're outlined in black. So look at these. All right. But y'all, this is the first time I've been here, and it's like everything is empty. What in the world? What is happening? Oh, look at that. Is it huge? All right, y'all, we were supposed to get our flu shots tonight, pick up Gary's medication. We went to go do all of that, and it was so crowded. It was so crowded. And it's like, I'm not waiting in this long line. Oh, look at that. But first, Jesus. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I spent time with the Lord at the water, and didn't care if Gary could hear my prayers. I just had to spend that time with him, and it was just mostly just worshiping him, just telling him how much I love him, you know, that type of thing, you know. I like that pray, John 3:16. You know what, let's do John 3:16, because you know what, this was the greatest sacrifice, was what he did. You know, So we've got these fake succulents, artificial succulents, and all these cutesy stickers. Mermaid at heart, the flowers and magic and SpongeBob. All right, so as you can see, there's not a lot going on. All right, and let's see, we've got some washi tape and some stuff. All right, let's go up here. Oh yeah, look at these. We have a to-do list. Look at that. I wish it had, you know, I could put some double-sided tape on there. But I like that to-do list. Where am I gonna put it though? Well, we're gonna get it. But where am I gonna put it though? Seriously, where am I gonna put that? Alright, let's put that back. Because I don't have any space in my kitchen wall to put a to-do list. So we've got these journaling notebooks. Oh, wow. And we've got, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at, wow, this book is heavy. Woo. And it's just a blank notebook. 8.5 by 11. Wow. This is a nice book. But I don't have any need for it. A sketchbook, sketch pad. I would be just buying it to be buying it. So we've got this type of book. This is what you call A5 Slim. And it's lined. But there we go, A5 Slim. And then we have here, wow, look at this. This is more like an A5. Wow. Let's see here. Okay, so it's attached. Oh, wow, this is a nice journal. And it's got the tassel on there. It just doesn't have a pen slot, but that's cute. And there's the colors. And then you have this one, these notebooks with the circles. Put that back up there. So we've got a lot going on. These are nice. And let's see what else we got. Magnifying the thingy thing. All right. Rubber bands. I can do with some more rubber bands. Let's see, paper clips. If I bought paper clips, I would be trying to make something out of them. Oh, look at these little push pins. I bought these once before and the thing just came right undone. So I got plenty of them anyway. Alright, so what is this? Hexagon, it's a felt bulletin board. Oh, wow. Nice. So we've got some more scissors. These labels. I want these labels. Nah, I don't need them. I don't need them. Because I'm looking, when I look at what I'm looking at, when I'm looking at what I'm looking at, I can see what I'm looking at. I don't need to write something on there. So we've got some permanent markers. And then we've got some children's toys. And then we have Remind. Wow, this reminds me of Tiger Beat. Oh wow, this is definitely so back in the 70s. And it's that matte paper, the same paper that we used in highlights. Remember highlights? Wow. Because I don't like that shiny paper. Wow, Farrah Fawcett, she was something, wasn't she? Back in her day. Manga. Bluey. All that crazy stuff, y'all. Alright, so that's the kid stuff on that side, but we're going to go swing back over here. So we've got some stuff. Centos. We've got more pens, papers, and all kind of miscellaneous stationery things. Look at this, dreams and doodles. That's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Stickers. Oh, Lord, y'all. Oh, those scented markers, the big pink things. Wow, cute. All right. Oh, wow, look at those. And then there's those, oh, these, my husband loves these pens. Oh. I should get him these. What do you think? I don't know. There's some more little journals. What's those, A6s or something? What is in the way? Alright, so we've got, and that's pretty much it.
These are $1.25.
Yeah. Those are apple crisps. Wow, they got the Bic thing. The white out. Alright. Alright. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna Alright, so we're gonna go up that aisle, but we're gonna go around up this way. Alright, so here is some more of the B6 Slim journals. I'm looking for A5s. Okay, here is, wow, this is Level Up. That's something different. Alright. Yeah, I was looking for an A5. And what is this? Oh, that's a little book that comes with stickers. Let's see, what is this? A retractable highlighter. Alright. So there's some B6s, B6 Slims, and down this way is just the hats. So let's look at makeup, and then we'll go back and look over at the other stuff. What is this? Blush stick. Yes, blush stick. Coral. Coral is not my color. I don't like the bright stuff. Alright, so let's get moving out of this aisle. Oh, look at the hand sanitizers. Yeah, hand sanitizer spray and Barbie. Alright, let's go. Oh, they got some African black soap. Never heard of that name though. Personal care. I love African black soap, but it's just that it leaves stains all in my bathtub and my shower and stuff. All right, so let's see, this is the station, this is sticker stuff, I think. Okay, I wonder, there's charging things. Oh, all right, well, I'm almost done anyway. I'm almost done. Oh, look, there's a fan that sprays out water. Yeah, I'm not gonna be not that much longer. All right, so y'all, we've got double-sided tape. We've got all of our paints. Yeah, and rugs. Look at that. That is really nice. All right, so let me look at these stickers. Hello, summer. Oh, they have vellum, if you're interested in vellum. That's cute. So you can see the stickers. Alright, the butterflies. Alright, so. Alright, y'all. It hasn't been a long day, but I guess at our age, it's like, okay, we've been out for hours. It's a long day. So that's why he had to leave. So my birthday is still not over, y'all. Look at that. We still got the shrimp to eat. Awesome. Yeah, we still got the shrimp to eat. We still got, our dinner and a movie. So it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. This is Colgate. I used to get that for him. Alright, so we've got some. I usually get these for Gary. I don't use this type of toothpaste. Y'all know me. I'm picky. Alright, so we've got lip glosses and balms. Blush. So that's pretty cool. We've got our cheap deodorant. Alright, and then let's see, is there anything else over here that I would need? Absolutely nothing. What is that? Look at that. It's body spray, Amber Rouge. Okay, so those are just body sprays. And then we've got Chap Ice. Look at that, Alice in Wonderland and all that stuff. So, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. It's getting loud. We've got some situations going, people being loud and wild and free, and I don't want that to interrupt with our vibe. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. And thank you so much for hanging out with me on my special day, which is actually going to be tomorrow. And like I said, I'm just going to spend my birthday with my friend and her pets. You guys know Kane and Sammy. So I look forward to that. And I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. God bless. And thanks so much.